So, welcome back. And actually what we're going to do this time is we're actually going to get back into whether technology has been harmful or good to society. So, one of the areas that we were looking with, is, how do you guys feel about technology and what it can do for us today in our everyday lives? I know myself, I feel as if anytime I use my phone or take a picture, I feel like somebody's watching me. Every time I get in my car and use my GPS, somebody's watching me. I never feel as if I can actually get away and be myself by myself. How do you guys feel about that?
I can hear that, especially because I feel like a lot of people think about that or feel like that, because even when you're in a fight or you're in some type of situation, you can hear in the background like World Star or something, like you always have to worry about that. And I think that sometimes can also lead to the fact that people are going towards gun violence. They're like, I'm not gonna get beat and it's gonna be all over here and I'm gonna get all teased and this, that, and the third, so I'm gonna just carry a gun. Like, you know what I mean? Just to make yourself not have to deal with the humiliation, they try and find other outlets, which is, in a sense, that's where technology is hindering us.
That is true. I agree with you, and Jeff, you as well. I feel as though there's really nowhere that you can go and you're literally by yourself. Think about it. It's the Google Eye or whatever it's called, that map where you can put in an address and it'll give you a clear, precise picture of wherever you type, the destination that you type. So I feel as though it definitely is, it's definitely something that whole big brother looking over you type of feeling 24/7. But as far as you said, being yourself, I feel as though you just need to be yourself all the time, no matter.
It's like even without technology, you're always going to be watched. Because if you think about airplane, when an airplane crashes, they go for what? A little black box.
Black box, yeah.
Exactly. So it's going to always be a way. It's going to always be a way for them to track you. Like you said, you just always got to be yourself and make sure whatever you're doing, you know what I'm saying, you're not defacing who you are.
One of the things that I thought, and I'm sorry, Dan,
No,
one of the things I thought was crazy was I saw a commercial that the guy was on the airplane and the woman said, or one of the kids or his wife or something said, hey, can you do it one more time? And he took his cell phone and started his car. And everyone's like, yo, that's so cool. You can start your car from while you're on your way home from your plane ride or whatever. But it's like, wait a minute. There's some kind of connection from your phone to your car.
Exactly.
If you can start your car from your phone from a plane, what makes you think that somebody can't press a button and control your car while you're driving it?
Good point.
Like, technology is out of control right now.
But it goes back to what we said in the first segment. Like what I said, I feel as though it's out of control because we let it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like whatever you support, that's where more is going to come from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's with anything. So it's like, okay, you support the you being lazy, but whoever's at the top of the ladder being able to control whatever you're doing. What are they going to do? They're going to keep controlling you.
Yeah.
So
And we're allowing them to control us by, you know what I'm saying, being
Video
interested.
games.
Exactly. Video games. Not only that, even with cell phones. Like, all right, say for instance, last year the iPhone 5 was just dropped. Now they're about to drop another one. So basically, when we, stand in line for hours and, hold parking spots, but not standing in line for PTA meetings or, standing in line to see our kids, do their performance or something like that, society's going to say, let's keep feeding it to them. Let's keep, giving them that distraction.
Yeah.
So, they can take the focus off of, going back to the, topic from earlier, they can take the focus off of, what their kids are doing in school because, hey, I'm all in this phone. I'm on Facebook or I'm on YouTube. I'm twerking it. I'm popping it, dropping it like it's hot. So, that's what society does. It's like either way you look at it, they're controlling us. Society, Big Brother is controlling us. And people might want to say they're not. They are.
And the kids, I feel like they have the worst end of the stick because we at least know what it was like to go outside and play and to, be in the house when the street lights come on and to interact with each other, but they have no idea. They have been brought up just to know what technology is, so they don't know how to function without it. So I think that's really tough for them because it's like, how do they succeed in society if they don't know how to? All they know is what Google taught them.
I think my friend Nafis, he said one thing that he said that the younger generation, he calls them, I think he said the technology generation.
It makes sense.
Like that's all that they do. Instead of saying, yo, let's go play ball for a couple hours, they're with Call of Duty for that same amount of time. And that leads to way worse conditions than, just being mentally lazy. Then what? You're becoming obese. Then then it's health problems. And
Well, the thing is, I don't want to get necessarily confused with, for instance, sports. I don't have a problem if kids don't want to play sports anymore because they're doing something else. I don't have a problem with that because a wise man once told me the possibly the fall of the Roman Empire was from entertainment. So I mean, I feel as if sports are just more entertainment. What it is the world is constantly growing in other dimensions and other areas, but yet we're sitting here like this. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my issue with it for the most part.
so you're saying that you said the world is growing in other dimensions. Are you saying us as a country, or like are you saying us?
I mean, it could be that maybe America. I don't know what other countries are doing. My fear is America's become stagnant in terms of where they can be growing, different avenues that they can take to better our country and make a difference in today's society. But instead, I wonder, do other countries say, here you go, here's another game? And
Which is true.
it keeps kids occupied while they're overseas constantly growing and building and catching us. Or
When I was the other day, we were talking about a certain country making a certain type of water bottle. And we were like, oh, we shouldn't do it take water bottles from that country. And I was like, well, why? It's like, you don't know if it's BPA free or this, that, and the third. And just even little things like that. So why can't we make our own water bottles? Like, we get everything outsourced from other countries to bring into us. What do we make? Like, we're all here talking about, oh, we need jobs. Build a factory for people to make water bottles. Like, something as simple as that we could go ahead and create jobs for society. But, oh, no, we're too privileged and too uppity to work in a factory. We don't do that. Like, you know what I mean?
Almost everything that you see when you turn around the tag, what is it? Made in what?
China.
And just before we wrap up, that's because they're teaching them to create while we're more so teaching ours how to use or utilize the actual technology. So I think that's where we need to get more focused on, is how to create, how to implement it as far, other than using it.
yeah, I got you, yeah.
And school, in addition to that, is very important as well, because they are also outsourcing jobs, because they have engineering positions and things like that here in the United States that none of us can fill because we didn't go to school for that. Like, we wanted to be a psychologist, or you know what I mean? Like, let's help the world. And that's good and well, but we also have things that need to be done. So, and engineers and things like that, that's what's making money. So,
Well, we blame that on the counselors, but that's a story for another time.
I resent that statement.
That's a story for another time.
So overall, how do you guys feel? Is technology hindering our society, or is it doing us? Is it making society better?
Like I said, I wouldn't really say it's technology, it's us. Nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do.
Exactly.
Period, point blank. Like I said, they can put it in front of you. It's up to you whether you take it or not.
I agree.
Same boat.
Well, we have a gentleman that does or uses technology as almost a profession. He's looking towards possibly building himself up with the use of technology. So that's the next portion of the show. Why don't you guys check it out, and we'll be right back.